everyone, it's Mel. Welcome back to the channel. So I haven't done a sort of vlog style video for a long time because I haven't known what to film. But today I'm going to do a little video whilst my guide dog Penelope and I go down the street and do our shopping that we have to do. I have to go to the butcher and the chemist, and I'm also going to have some coffee while I'm down the street. So we're just at home. Penny's just finishing going to the toilet, and we're going to harness her up and get going. I decided that I was going to do a voiceover for this video because I don't like the sound of me walking and trying to describe to you what's going on when I'm out of breath. So I'm just walking along the street with our local tennis club, sports centre, which includes a swimming pool, and the back of the secondary college as well. And I'm hoping that I'm going to get some traffic work for you guys to witness. Now, when I say traffic work, I mean intelligent disobedience from my guide dog. What I'm hoping to be able to show you here is a vehicle coming in or out of one of the many driveways of the sporting complex, and hoping to be able to show Penelope intelligently being disobedient. What she's trained to do is she's trained to stop if a car comes out in front of us, so that we obviously don't get hit by the car. Unfortunately, it didn't happen on this little stretch with all of these driveways, so that I could show you what happens. But like I said, she basically is trained to stop whenever a car comes across out of a driveway, into a driveway, something like that, to keep me safe. Now, road crossings are a little bit different. Sometimes we would use this pedestrian crossing to the right here that I think I showed you guys, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to go a different way. Road crossings are a little bit different. It is my decision as the handler to cross the road. So what happens is we get to a curb and we stop, like Penny's just done here. I'm then going to listen for traffic and cue the dog to go forward when it's clear for us to go forward. And she's going to walk straight across the road and up the pram ramp on the other side. You might have also seen there, I tried to show that you actually take a step backwards with your right foot when you are approaching, when you're about to ask the dog to go forward. So when you stop at the curb, you stop with your feet even with the dog's front paws. You then take a step back with your right foot and step forward with your right foot when you cue the dog to go forward.
Forward. Yes, good.
So that there was a really good example of some intelligent disobedience there. I deliberately asked her to go forward when a car was actually coming across in front of us.
Good girl.
And she refused to go forward there because
dog.
she
Straight
could
on.
see that it was unsafe for us to proceed.
Right.
So I praise
Go around to
and
the right. Yes.
I ask her
Good dog.
to continue. Now here we come up to
Coffee?
the coffee shop.
Hey. Good girl. Find the coffee shop. Find the coffee shop. Where's the coffee shop? Penelope, find the coffee shop.
So you can see
Find the
here,
coffee shop. Yes.
she actually refused
Good
to find the
girl.
coffee shop. Now this was a mistake made by me. Usually what would happen when I'm asking her to find the coffee shop is I would be tapping that my right thigh, asking her to look to the right and find that door on the right.
girl.
But I didn't
Now.
because I had the camera in my
Let's try
hand.
and find a seat. Straight, find a seat.
So we're finding a
Find a
seat
seat.
outside the cafe.
Yes.
And she actually
Good
ran me
dog.
into it. Good job
a seat.
finding the seat
Good
outside the
girl.
cafe.
Good girl.
And she's going.
My morning tea. I have a jelly slice. The fun is always finding out what colour it is when I taste it. And then I have a black coffee as well. Looking out onto Kyneton's main street, High Street, which is where all the highway traffic comes in. And there's Pen being girl under the chair. Right, love, you ready? Double. Good girl. Give a shake. No. Have a shake. Pen, you can have a shake? Definitely not? Alright then. Left go. Good girl. Forward.
So while we were at the cafe, she was lying
girl.
underneath the seat, which keeps her out of the way and keeps her safe.
Haha, told you were going to have a shake. Good girl. Straight on.
I always like my dogs to have a shake when they first get up
Hate to say I
Off
told you so.
a train
But I told you so.
or out from underneath a seat at a cafe or anything, because it relaxes them. So because she refused to shake there, we took about 10 steps and she had a shake mid-stride. It's good for them to shake and relax and everything. So we're just going to walk through the main street. You see we went around a person with a stroller there. And we're just walking down. Now here's some of that intelligent disobedience coming up.
Good girl.
We're
And
coming up
straight on.
to the BP. And we might get a car coming out of a driveway at the BP. Or not.
Steady. Steady. Leave it. Straight on. Straight on. Leave it. Straight on. Leave it. Straight on. Leave it. Good girl.
Just making sure that she finds her
Straight
way
on.
through that group of people
Leave it.
without
Good
getting
girl.
dog distracted or anything.
Good girl.
I thought there might have been a dog there, which is why I'm consistently saying leave it and just keeping her on task.
Good girl. Straight on.
I'm going to come around to the traffic lights now.
Left, go to the lights. To the lights. Yes, good girl. Press the button. Yes. Good girl.
So she's trained to find the curb there, but she's also then trained to
Yeah.
target the traffic light pole so that I can press the button. Now we're going to come along in front of the supermarket car park, and this time I actually get a nice little piece of traffic work
Straight.
with a car coming out of the driveway.
Meat. Let's go.
Now we're
Forward.
in
Good
the
girl.
butcher.
And right.
and we're going to show
Good
you
girl. Let's
us.
go down to the chemist. Right. Good girl. Let's find the chemist. Find the chemist. Right. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl.
I don't like the
Hey.
chemist. It's very crowded
Same.
sometimes,
Good girl.
and it makes me feel very disoriented
girl.
because I feel like I'm always getting in the way in the chemist.
Good girl. Good girl. Okay. And stop. Find the counter. Hop up. Find the counter. Hop up. You at the counter, are you? Okay, let's go. Forward. Thank you. Now, leave it. No dogs. Right. Good girl.
So I was a bit hard on her there with that
Girl.
no dogs
Go
correction,
home now.
getting her to turn right.
Good
The
girl.
main reason for that was because that dog actually distracted her while we were walking to the front counter of the chemist to pay, and she'd refused to find the front counter of the chemist. So I was a little bit
The lights.
stricter with that dog there because of the fact that she'd been distracted by that dog barking that was on the outside while we were inside the chemist. So I hope you've enjoyed watching my guide dog at work, and
Thank you
I'm
for
going to
watching
walk
this
home.
video. Please subscribe to Mel's Blind Life and click the bell notifications. And I'll see you next time.